Do you think great sex slows down with age? Think again. If anything, it can get even better if you know the right tricks. In this video, we're breaking down simple, fun, and game-changing ways to keep the passion alive, no matter how many birthdays you've celebrated. So if you're ready to upgrade your love life, stick around. And hey, before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps more people find this content, and trust me, this is info everyone needs. Let's get into it. Aging doesn't mean losing the spark. It just means playing smarter, not harder. Think about it. Back in your 20s, it was all about speed, stamina, and sometimes a total lack of strategy. Now, you've got experience, confidence, and hopefully a better mattress. You're no longer fumbling around, figuring out what works. You know what works. And if you don't, well, that's what this video is for. But let's get real for a second. Some things do change as we age. Your body might not always be in the mood for spontaneous acrobatics, and maybe you need a little more time to warm up. That's totally normal. The good news: there are simple, effective ways to keep things steamy, exciting, and most importantly, satisfying. We're talking about staying in shape for the stamina, obviously, communicating openly, because guess what I want is not a fun game, trying new tricks, and making a few adjustments to work with your body instead of against it. So, whether you're here to reignite the flames, keep the fire burning, or just upgrade your love life from meh to mind-blowing, you're in the right place. Let's break the myths, unlock the secrets, and prove that great sex doesn't have an expiration date. It just gets better with age. Remember when you could go 3 rounds without needing a snack break? Yeah, let's bring some of that back. Look, no one's saying you need to train like an Olympic athlete just to keep things exciting in the bedroom. But let's be real, sex is a physical activity, and like any good workout, the better shape you're in, the better you perform. First things first, blood flow is everything. When you exercise regularly, your circulation improves, meaning more oxygen and nutrients get to every part of your body, including the parts that matter most when the clothes come off. If you've ever heard the phrase "use it or lose it," well, that applies here, too. And let's not forget about stamina. A good session takes energy, and if you're out of breath just climbing a flight of stairs, how are you going to keep up between the sheets? Cardiovascular exercises like walking, jogging, or even dancing can help keep your endurance up, so you're not gasping for air mid-action. A little weight training doesn't hurt either. Trust me, your core, arms, and legs will thank you when you're trying to hold a position longer than 30 seconds. Then there's flexibility, and before you roll your eyes, hear me out. Stretching isn't just for yoga fanatics. It's for anyone who doesn't want to wake up with a pulled muscle after trying something adventurous. Simple stretches, yoga, or even some light mobility exercises can make a world of difference when it comes to keeping things smooth and, let's be honest, a little more creative. A little movement outside the bedroom makes things way more fun inside the bedroom. So whether it's hitting the gym, taking a daily walk, or just stretching before you get busy, a little effort goes a long way, literally. Another one is communication. Mind reading is not a skill most people have mastered. And guess what I want is not a fun game in the bedroom. If you've ever silently hoped your partner would magically figure out exactly what you need without saying a word, let's put an end to that right now. Because here's the deal, great sex isn't about hoping and hinting. It's about speaking up. Think about it. Would you rather spend time wishing they'd touch you there just a little longer, or actually tell them and get exactly what you want? Communication is sexy. Confidence is sexy. And knowing what you like or being open to figuring it out together is the key to keeping things exciting. Now, talking about sex doesn't have to be awkward. You don't need to sit down with a PowerPoint presentation titled Bedroom Best Practices, 2025 edition. It can be as simple as, "Hey, that thing you did last night? Amazing. More of that. Or, that position. Yeah, it felt more like a lower back workout than a good time. Maybe let's tweak it. Humor helps, too. Laughing about an awkward moment beats silently hoping neither of you ever brings it up again. And let's not forget that listening is just as important as talking. If your partner tells you they like something, take note. If they mention something feels uncomfortable, don't take it personally. Adjust and move on. Sex is supposed to be fun, and that means feeling safe enough to be honest with each other. The bottom line, your partner wants to please you just as much as you want to please them. So do yourselves a favor. Drop the mind games, speak up, and make sure your needs, and theirs, aren't left up to guesswork. Trust me, the results are worth it. Number 3 is the magic of lubrication. Let's be real. At some point, nature might not be as generous with the natural lubrication as it once was. And guess what? That's totally normal. Bodies change, hormones fluctuate, and stress, medications, or even hydration levels can affect how things flow or don't. But here's the good news. Lube exists, and it's a game changer. If you've been thinking of lube as something only for problems, it's time to rethink that. It's not just a backup plan, it's an upgrade. Even if dryness isn't an issue, a little extra glide can make things feel smoother, more pleasurable, and let's be honest, a lot more fun. Why struggle when you can slide? Now, not all lubes are created equal, so let's break it down. Water-based lube. The MVP, safe for all activities, washes off easily, and won't mess with toys or condoms. Perfect for those who don't want any post-game cleanup struggles. Silicone-based lube. The marathon runner. Long-lasting, extra slippery, and won't dry out. Ideal for extended sessions, but keep in mind it doesn't play well with silicone toys. Oil-based lube. Super slick, but not condom-friendly. Great for solo fun or when protection isn't a concern. Warming or flavored lubes. Because why not? If you want to spice things up, literally, these can add a little extra sensation to the mix. Lube is your best friend, and it doesn't mean something is wrong. It just makes everything better. So whether you're using it for comfort, exploration, or just to keep things effortlessly smooth, there's no shame in grabbing that bottle. In fact, you might wonder why you didn't start sooner. Another trick is switching it up. New tricks for old dogs. If you've been playing the same playlist since 1999, it's time for a remix. Routine is great for meal prepping and paying bills on time, not so much for keeping things hot in the bedroom. When sex starts feeling like a rerun of a show you've seen 100 times, it's time to shake things up. And the good news? You don't have to turn your bedroom into a Cirque du Soleil act unless you want to. Now, switching things up doesn't mean you have to reinvent the wheel. Small changes can have a big impact. Try a new position, nothing crazy, just something to change the angle, the rhythm, or the experience. If your go-to move has been the same for years, a little tweak can make it feel brand new. Then there's location, location, location. The bedroom is great, but why limit yourself? A different room, a spontaneous moment in the kitchen, or even a weekend getaway can make things feel fresh again. Just remember to lock the doors if you have kids or roommates. You don't need that kind of trauma in your household. And let's talk about toys. Yes, those toys. If you haven't explored this world yet, you're missing out. There's something for everyone, whether it's a little extra sensation, a hands-free assist, or just something new to explore together. Think of it as upgrading your toolbox, because sometimes even the best performances need a little extra equipment. The key here is keeping curiosity alive. Talk about fantasies, experiment with new sensations, and don't be afraid to get playful. Even if something doesn't work out the way you expected. We've all had a that was a mistake moment. At least you'll have a good laugh about it. Bottom line, variety isn't just the spice of life. It's the secret ingredient to keeping things exciting. So go ahead, shake things up, and make your love life feel like a greatest hits album with bonus tracks. The last one is playing mental game. Nothing kills the mood faster than self-doubt. It doesn't matter how flexible you are, how many tricks you know, or how well you plan the night. If you're stuck in your own head, overthinking every move, the magic disappears. Confidence isn't just sexy, it's essential. When you own your body and own your pleasure, everything about intimacy becomes hotter, more fun, and way more satisfying. Here's the truth. Attraction isn't about perfection. It's about energy. You don't have to look like a fitness model to have a mind-blowing sex life. If you feel sexy, you are sexy. And guess what? Your partner isn't analyzing every little flaw you think you have. They're too busy enjoying you. So, instead of worrying about love handles or laugh lines, focus on the fact that you're in a moment of connection and pleasure. Own it. Now, if feeling confident in your skin is a struggle, start small. Wear something that makes you feel good, whether it's silky pajamas, new underwear, or just an attitude that says, "Yeah, I've still got it." If you're feeling self-conscious about the setting, good lighting is your best friend. Dim the lights, use candles, or get a soft bedside lamp. Because let's be real, overhead fluorescent lights are no one's friend. And let's talk about the mental game outside the bedroom. Taking care of yourself, physically, emotionally, and mentally, plays a huge role in how you show up in intimate moments. Stress, anxiety, and negative self-talk can creep into your sex life if you let them. Whether it's through exercise, meditation, therapy, or just surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, working on your confidence outside the sheets will translate into fireworks under them. At the end of the day, the sexiest thing you can bring into the bedroom isn't a new position or a fancy trick. It's the confidence to enjoy the moment. So stop overthinking, stop criticizing yourself, and start embracing exactly who you are. Because nothing is hotter than someone who knows they're worth every bit of pleasure coming their way. Let's be clear, age isn't what slows down your sex life. Boredom, bad habits, and believing outdated myths do. The truth is, your best years in the bedroom aren't behind you. They're exactly where you decide to make them. A fulfilling, exciting, and deeply satisfying sex life isn't about being 30 or 40 with boundless energy. It's about knowing yourself, knowing your partner, and being willing to keep things fresh. You've put in the years of experience, learned what works, and hopefully figured out that great sex isn't just about wild nights and endless stamina. It's about connection, confidence, and a little creativity. You don't need to be a gymnast, a mind reader, or a hormonal teenager to have the kind of intimacy that makes you grin the next day. You just need a willingness to adapt, communicate, and, most importantly, have fun. If you take anything away from this, let it be this: your sex life is entirely in your hands, and your partner's, if you're lucky. Stay active, keep the conversations open, bring in a little loo when needed, throw in some new tricks for good measure, and never let self-doubt ruin the moment. Aging is inevitable. Losing your spark, that's optional. So go ahead, get out there, get creative, and enjoy yourself. You've earned it. Now you've got the tips, the tricks, and hopefully a little inspiration to keep things exciting, no matter your age. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Got your own secrets to keeping the spark alive? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear what works for you. Until next time, stay confident, stay curious, and keep having fun. See you in the next one.